Okay, hello everyone. If you're in YouTube world, I'm gonna get started here in just a minute. So if you have any requests for me, if there's anything particular you'd like to focus on in your yoga practice, please type a message, let me know. I'd be happy to integrate your requests into the sequence today. So just let me know if there's anything particular you'd like to work on. Hi Mopar, how are you? Good to see you. I'm just waiting on my virtual students to show up through Teams, through my corporate session. And once they show up, we can get started. So I'm double live streaming through YouTube today. Whenever I teach these corporate classes, I'll often live stream through YouTube at the same time, so that way I can reach more people and hopefully promote health and wellness on a larger scale. How are you doing today, Mopar? Multitasking mastering. Well, that sounds like a very good skill. I'm very much a multitasker myself. I don't know if you meant me or if you meant you when you said multitasking mastering, but that's kind of how I feel what I'm doing today.
Welcome to the Kaiser Permanente timekeeping system. The time is enter your 4-digit PIN followed by key. For in-punch, press 1. For out. You have clocked in for regular work at 12:04 p.m. Thank you for calling.
All right, so while I'm waiting to get started, if anyone wants to say hi, Let me know how you're feeling today. Let me know if there's anything specific I can assist you with in your health and wellness journey. We'll get started with yoga here pretty shortly. All right, I'm still waiting on friends to show up. So while I'm waiting, if you'd like to chat with me, just let me know how you're feeling, anything specific I could help you with. Mopar says, I'm doing all right in here, a little tired. One of those raccoon sessions. Oh, Mopar, you went into raccoon mode. Oh, if possible, maybe hip openings if possible. Yes, absolutely. We can definitely integrate some hip opening into this sequence. No problem. We'll just give it another few minutes and then we'll get started. So as you're rolling in, if you want to say hi, let me know where you are in the world, let me know how I can best guide you today in yoga. little tired as well, Mopar. I didn't sleep as well as I should have last night, but I'm doing okay. Just a little tired. But I'm okay for the most part. Thank you for asking. I think our friend Andrew was going to join as well today. So far no corporate students have showed up to this session. So I may just be teaching you all through YouTube, but that's okay with me. Looks like we have 3 watching, so feel free to say hi. Let me know how you're doing. Let me know if there's anything specific I can help you with today. Maybe it is the season of raccoon that's going around. Oh, hi, Srinath. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, but Srinath, how are you? Thanks for saying hi. We're going to get started with yoga here pretty soon. Sometimes my corporate students come a little late because they're coming in the middle of their day on their lunch break. So if nobody shows up in the next few minutes, I'll just get started with you all. If you'd like to chat with me before we start, I'll do a little Q&A in between sessions. So I'm going to do one yoga session that'll end at 1 o'clock, and then I'll start another 30-minute yoga session at 1:15. That 30-minute session will be gentle. This session is really whatever you want it to be. So I'm here to honor your request for this particular session. Kind of a cloudy day today where I am. Cloudy day. All right, so we'll just give it another few minutes before we start. So let me know if you have any requests for me today, if there's anything particular I can help you with in your health and wellness journey. I'm really happy to see you in the room, Mopar. We're going to integrate some hip openers for sure. We can actually start with that. Mopar, are you excited about summer ending soon and fall beginning? I don't know about you, but I am very, very excited about the end of summer, the beginning of fall. Fall's my favorite season. I'm tired of this heat. Weather has been a little weird here, raining, sunny, and then raining. Yeah, same here where I am in Georgia. It's been off and on like that too where I am. But I'm ready for hiking weather. I'm ready for it to really cool off, go on some hikes. In September, I'll be going to LA for a film festival that Twin Flame Hotel got into, the Silicon Valley Film Festival. So I'm hoping the weather will be a little bit nicer there than Georgia, and I can get to go on some fun hikes. Last time I went to LA, I went on a hike in Malibu, which was really, really nice. So I'm hoping to do that again. I like fall season, much more cooler. Great time to burn candles, snuggle inside a blanket on a sofa while reading a good book or watching good movies. Wish I had a fireplace in my apartment. Yeah, I wish I had a fireplace too. I don't have one. That does sound very, very cozy. And I'm very excited for hiking in this weather. Very excited indeed. Where is everybody? Mopar, I think we're going to do our next Real Takes and Movie Breaks movie night with Naked Gun. That was the vote of choice. I think we're going to do that Friday at 10 o'clock p.m. our time. I know that might be kind of late for you, but that was the time that most people voted. So I was going to post a little reminder about that today, since that seems to be the time that is most popular based on the voting. So if you can come to some of it or all of it, that would be awesome. Yep, it's gonna start getting darker earlier pretty soon. This is true. It's gonna start getting darker earlier. You can take a nap or go to bed early. Oh, good. Okay. Awesome. I love having you as part of the movie nights. Looks like we have 4 people watching, so feel free to say hi. Let me know where you are in the world. You're welcome to ask me anything. I'm a certified fitness instructor. I don't just teach yoga. So if you have any questions about fitness, yoga, mindfulness, meditation, nutrition, anything like that, I'd be happy to answer any of your questions today. Oh, sure. Yeah, I haven't even created the movie night link yet, but I will. I will create that. Hey, Andrew, how are you? Thanks for saying hi. I was just waiting until folks were ready to start. So far, I don't have any corporate students showing up. So I'm glad you all are here in YouTube world, so I have someone to teach. This time of day can be hit or miss for my corporate students just because the ones that do show up are usually taking a break in the middle of their day, their work day, so it can be hit or miss as far as attendance. I'm glad somebody's here on YouTube, so I have someone to teach. We can get started in a few minutes if y'all are ready. We can get started in just a couple minutes. I'm gonna grab water and then we'll start. All right, any final requests before we get started, friends? We're gonna do some hip opening. Do we feel like doing a gentle yoga sequence or something a little more active? Let me know if y'all feel like doing something gentle or something a little more active. The session at 1:15 will be pretty gentle, so for now, let me know how you're feeling. So just write in the comments, gentle, active. Mopar suggested some hip opening. If you have any other requests, let me know and I'd be happy to integrate your requests into the sequence. Yeah, that sounds good, Mopar. I can incorporate something a little more active. Now, if you want tension release, that's usually best to do gentle because if we're doing something active, that's going to create tension. All right, then we'll go ahead and get started. So if you want to start lying down in a comfortable lying down position, maybe bring your feet about mat width apart and rotate the knees inward to touch. Cactus the arms or maybe grab the inner arches of the elbows up overhead. And if your hips are feeling tight, go ahead and bring the feet together, knees wide. And then take a moment, close the eyes. Bring your awareness to your breath. And notice how your breath feels naturally today. Observing the quality of your inhale and noticing the quality of your exhale. Notice if your breath feels fast or slow, shallow or deep, smooth or choppy. Notice if your breath feels constricted at all. And after checking in with your breath, take a moment, check in with your body, scan from your head to your toes, and notice how you're feeling physically in this time, in this place, as you scan from your head to your toes. And after that body scan, take a moment, turn inward. Silently acknowledge and accept how you're feeling mentally and emotionally today. Letting go of any notion of how you think you should feel or how you would like to feel. Giving yourself permission to honor and accept how you do feel in the mind and in the heart. And after checking in with the breath, the body, the mind, the heart, I invite you to gently place one hand over your heart, one hand over your navel, taking a moment to honor yourself for showing up to this practice, to refine the body, mind, and spirit for your sake and for all the lives that you impact. And when you're ready, I invite you to join me for 3 deep cleansing breaths. Take a deep inhale, fill up the belly, then the ribs, then the chest. Pause, hold your breath at the top. Then open the mouth, slowly sigh out, releasing all physical tension. Second time, take a deeper inhale. Expand more through the belly, the ribs, the chest. Pause, hold your breath. Open the mouth, slowly sigh out. Think of releasing all emotional tension. Third time, take a deeper inhale. Expand more through the belly, the ribs, the chest. Pause, hold your breath. Maybe see if you can sniff in a little more air. Then open the mouth, slowly sigh out. This time think of releasing any mental stress. So letting go of any distracting thoughts. Then close the lips and gently constrict the throat as we transition to Ujjayi breath. Take a deep inhale through the nose and a longer exhale through the nose. Deep breath in through the nose. Slower exhale through the nose. And continue to practice bringing all your attention, all your awareness to deepening your inhales and lengthening your exhales. Making sure your exhale is just a little bit longer than your inhale to activate the vagus nerve and the parasympathetic nervous system. So I'll guide you for a few rounds of breath here to make sure our exhales are longer than our inhales. So when you're ready, empty out all your air completely, closing the eyes. We're going to inhale to 5, hold for 4, exhale to 7, then hold for 4. So take a deep breath in for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath in for 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly exhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath out for 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slowly exhale for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath out for 1, 2, 3, 4. Now continue to practice bringing all your attention, all your awareness to deepening your inhales and lengthening your exhales. You may start to notice your body feel more relaxed. You may start to notice your thoughts slow down and quiet down. Or you may feel a lot of inner resistance to this practice, restlessness, boredom, agitation. If you feel inner resistance, understand those feelings are normal. See if you can observe any thoughts that arise without judging your thoughts, without attaching to your thoughts, without identifying with your thoughts. Maybe think of putting the thoughts on the shelf to the side for now. Then gently bring all your attention, all your awareness back to counting the seconds of your breath. And I'll be silent for the next minute as we practice quieting the chatter of the mind into stillness. Notice if quieting the mind and focusing on the breath may or may not be a challenging part of your practice. And before we connect our breath to movement, if you'd like to set an intention for your practice so you're moving with purpose, with mindfulness, maybe just think of a state of being that you would like to cultivate. I'll read some affirmations today for inspiration. So if you want to set your own affirmation, go ahead. If you don't already have one in mind, these are just suggestions. I devote my energy to what feels right and meaningful. I am my own power, capable of transforming my reality. I release self-doubt and choose to trust in faith. I am stronger than the fears that hold me back. Beautiful things are coming into my life. I am grateful for my body and all its abilities. I am at peace as I watch everything fall into place. So if any of those words resonate with you, maybe silently recite one of those mantras or silently recite any mantra that's meaningful for you 3 times for the next 3 breaths. And after that 3rd breath, that 3rd mantra, we're going to start with some bridge pose raises. So plant your feet about hip width apart. plant your palms on either side of your hips and slide your heels towards your fingertips. We're going to do a little chakra visualization. So bring your awareness to the very base of your tailbone and visualize the root chakra as a bright red ball of glowing light. According to yoga philosophy, our root chakra relates to our connection to everything physical in this earth. Maybe visualize roots extending out of your feet, grounding you to this physical world. Then as you inhale, push all four corners of the feet into the mat, lift the hips, squeezing all the muscles in the pelvic floor, activating all the muscles. Then as you exhale, just relax. So inhale, lift the hips and squeeze the muscles. Exhale, lower and relax. And keep flowing like this, finding your own pace, your own rhythm. Maybe continue to visualize roots extending out of your feet, grounding you to this physical world. Maybe visualize that red ball of light at the base of the tailbone, spinning faster, glowing brighter. Affirmations related to the root are, I'm grounded, I'm safe, I am secure. Practice a few more rounds. If you want to incorporate the arms, inhale, lift, reach the arms up. Exhale, lower the hands. Inhale, lift, arms up. Exhale, lower the hands. Practice a few more. And the next time you lower the hips, just hold them there. Then bring the feet together, knees wide. Bring your awareness 1.5 inches above the tailbone, below the belly button. And maybe visualize the solar plexus chakra as a yellow ball of glowing light, moving from, an orange ball of glowing light. So we're moving from the element of earth to the element of water. And the solar, did I say solar plexus? I'm skipping a chakra. Sacral. So the root is near the tailbone. The sacral chakra is the second chakra, just above the tailbone and below the belly button. So you can visualize this as an orange ball of light. The element of the sacral chakra is water. So maybe think about the qualities of water, adaptability, fluidity. As we invite flexibility, think about inviting adaptability into the body and the mind. So when you're ready, toe heel the feet wide, mat width apart, knees draw into touch, then take a deep breath in. Exhale, rotate the knees to the right and turn your head to the left. Then inhale, knees center, head center. Exhale, knees to the left and turn your head to the right. Keep flowing just like this, finding your own pace, your own rhythm. So releasing tension in the lower back and hips. As you do this, think of releasing tension in the neck as you rock the head. And think of continuing to invite fluidity and adaptability into the body and the mind. Maybe recite the mantras. I'm adaptable, I'm flexible, I go with the flow, I can change, I can evolve, I can transform, I can change, I can evolve, I can transform. And then when you're ready, bring the feet back together. Actually, we'll do some hamstring and hip stretches. So with an inhale, hug the right knee to the chest. Exhale, push the right heel towards the ceiling. Interlace your fingers behind the right thigh, the calf or the ankle, and just draw the right foot to the face until you feel a stretch in the hamstring. Take a deep breath in and a longer breath out. And then gently cross the right ankle over the left thigh for a hip stretch. So option 1 is just to push the thighs forward. Option 2 is to interlace your fingers behind the left thigh and hug the knee to the chest until you feel a deep stretch in the hip. Take a few deep breaths in and longer breaths out. And then when you're ready, release, and we'll switch sides. Take a deep inhale, hug the left knee to the chest. Exhale, push the left heel towards the ceiling. Interlace your fingers behind the left thigh, calf, or ankle, drawing the left foot to the face till you feel a stretch in the hamstring. Take a deep breath in and a longer breath out. Then cross the left ankle over the right thigh, figure 4. Maybe just push the thighs forward, or maybe interlace your fingers behind the right thigh and hug the knee to the chest till you feel a nice deep stretch in the hips. Maybe rock a little if that feels good, and enjoy a couple deep breaths. And then when you're ready, release this. Great. Feet together, knees wide. Rest your hands on your navel. So now close the eyes and bring your awareness 1.5 inches above the sacral chakra to our solar plexus chakra. You can visualize this energy center as a yellow ball of light, moving from the element of water to fire. So we're going to ignite the core with an inhale, do a full body stretch. Exhale, navel to spine, knees to chest, using the core. Inhale, full body stretch. Exhale, navel to spine, knees to chest. And practice a few more like this. Really releasing tension as we hug the knees to the chest and activating the core. Think about maybe your willpower. Visualize that yellow ball of light spinning fast, glowing bright. Maybe recite mantras like, I'm powerful, I'm willful, I'm strong. I'm powerful, I'm willful, I'm strong. I'm powerful, I'm willful, I'm strong. And the next time you hug your knees into your chest, hold them there, and then just circle the knees around in one direction, just massaging the lower back, and then go the other way, massaging the lower back. Wrap your arms around your shins, round the spine a lot. Then with an inhale, rock back, and with an exhale, rock forward. And then gently rock up to a seated position. So think of staggering your shins here, head over heart, heart over hips. Roll the shoulders back and down. And bring your hands to your heart. Close the eyes here and visualize the heart chakra as a bright green ball of glowing light. So according to yoga philosophy, our heart chakra relates to our ability to give and receive love. The element here is air. So we're going to invite an airy, light quality. Plant your palms, roll over the shins and ankles, making your way to tabletop. So hands and knees on the mat. Shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, spreading the fingers wide. Then with an inhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back and down, lift the head, cow pose. Exhale, untuck the toes, round the spine, push the mat away, and draw your chin to your chest, cat pose. And then we'll do some more. So inhale as you arch. Exhale as you round. Inhale as you arch. Exhale as you round. And keep flowing like this, finding your own pace, your own rhythm, synchronizing breath to movement. As you inhale and arch, think of shining that green light out of your chest. And as you exhale and round, think of shining the green light out the back of your chest. Inhale as you arch, exhale as you round. And maybe silently recite the mantras. I am loving, I am compassionate, I am grateful. Then gently curl the spine up to a kneeling position. Rest the hands on the throat, close the eyes, and visualize the throat chakra now as a turquoise ball of light. And maybe think about what healthy communication means to you. When you're ready, interlace your fingers behind you, draw your shoulders back and down. Take a deep breath in, draw the right ear to the right shoulder. And exhale, gently roll the chin to the chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, gently roll the chin to the chest. And practice a few more neck rolls, keeping the shoulders back and down. And as you release tension in the neck, continue to visualize the throat chakra. Turquoise ball of light, spinning faster, glowing brighter, at the center of the throat. And maybe silently recite the mantras. I am truthful. I am expressive. My voice matters. I am truthful. I am expressive. My voice matters. Activating, balancing the throat. Then with an inhale, swoop the hands out and up. Exhale, bring your palms together. Then press your thumbs into your forehead. Close the eyes. And now visualize your third eye chakra as a deep indigo ball of glowing light. According to yoga philosophy, our third eye relates to our intuition, our insight. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Make your way to child's pose. So bring your big toes together, widen the knees, sink the hips on the heels, reach your hands out in front of you, and relax your forehead on the mat. And then maybe rock the head side to side. So you're releasing tension in your forehead as you wake up the third eye chakra. Maybe think of your intuition, your insight, and the ability to perceive and command your reality. And take a deep breath in, plant the palms. Exhale, press yourself up to tabletop. Then with an inhale, tuck the toes, and as you exhale, use your core. Hug the navel in as you lift your hips and lower your heels to downward dog. So imagine energy traveling from the root all the way to the crown, perhaps pedaling your feet here, maybe swaying the hips, rocking the head. Take a deep breath in and a longer breath out. Then inhale as you look between the thumbs. Exhale as you walk your feet towards your hands until you arrive at a forward fold, keeping a micro bend of the knees. Now from here, inhale, press the fingers to the shins, lengthen the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Try 2 more like that. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Grab the inner arches of your elbows and just hang heavy like a rag doll. Take a deep breath in and a longer breath out. And maybe sway a little, maybe shake your head, decompressing the spine, releasing tension in the shoulders, full body stretch. Take a deep inhale, bend the knees a lot. And as you exhale, slowly curl up the spine, vertebrae by vertebrae, keeping the knees bent, making your way to mountain pose. Feet 2 fists apart, spreading the toes wide, rooting through the heels, slightly tucking in the tailbone, shoulders back and down. Reach down through the fingers, chin in, lift through the crown of the head. Feel this alignment and breathe. Now from here, take a deep breath in, swoop the hands out and up. Exhale, push your hands together, up overhead, and then make lotus flower mudra. So opening all your fingertips except thumbs and pinkies. Close the eyes, visualize the crown chakra as a bright white ball of glowing light hovering above your fingertips. According to yoga philosophy, the seventh chakra, this crown chakra, connects us to infinite intelligence, source energy, the cosmos, all that exists beyond the physical. So for the next 3 breaths, as you visualize the crown chakra, maybe silently recite, I am connected to the divine. I am connected to the divine. I am connected to the divine. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Bring your hands to your hearts. The heart chakra is also our center of balance. Our balance between the lower and upper chakras. Our balance between the physical and the spiritual. Maybe visualize all your energy centers spinning and lighting up in perfect balance and harmony. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. And now we'll practice just a couple more hip opener stretches. Take a deep inhale, swoop the hands out and up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees, plant your palms, and just step to a downward dog. Now from here, take a deep breath in. Lengthen your right leg high. Exhale, draw the right heel to the hip, and then maybe circle that right knee around, opening the hip. Then when you're ready, bring your right shin behind your wrists. Flexing the right foot, come down on the left knee, untuck the left toes, and then bow forward in pigeon pose. If you need to prop up the right hip to keep the hip squared, that's fine. Relax here. This is a deep hip opening pose. Take a few breaths. Great. On your next inhale, plant the palms, tuck the left toes. Exhale, back, downward dog. Other side, inhale, left leg lifts high. Exhale, draw the left heel to the hip and circle the left knee if that feels good to open the hip. Then when you're ready, bring your left shin behind the wrist. Come down on the right knee, untuck the right toes, and relax into pigeon pose. Feel free to use props. I have a whole playlist on my YouTube channel where I take a longer time to explain pigeon under my 1 minute per pose playlist. So feel free to check that out if you want detailed guidance here. Relax into this position. Deep breaths in. Longer breaths out. And then when you're ready, gently push your hands into the mat and just swing the right leg around. Plant your feet, take a deep breath in, lift up tall, and exhale, slowly curl the spine down. Then with an inhale, hug the knees to the chest, and exhale, last stretch for the hips. Grab the shins, ankles, or the outer edges of the feet and happy baby. Maybe rock a little here, massaging the lower back. Maybe play with straightening a leg, then straightening the other. And then take the next few breaths to tune into your body. And any stretches, any movements that your body is telling you it needs. Honor the intuition of your body for the next few breaths. And just find what feels good to you. And then whenever you're ready, do another full body stretch. Take the biggest breath in you've taken all day. And as you exhale, let everything relax. Close the eyes here. And I'll be silent for the next minute as we allow the body and the mind to absorb, integrate, and heal from your practice. Gently bring your awareness back to your body, back to your breath. If it feels good, on an inhale, do a full body stretch. And as you exhale, gently roll to one side of your body and keeping your eyes closed and your awareness inward, take your time as you gently prop yourself up to a comfortable seated position. So taking a moment to notice the quality of your breath as you gently come to a seat. And notice if your breath feels any different from when we started. Notice and maybe reflect on your intention. I'll do 3 cleansing breaths, and the third time I'll chant Om to seal our practice with peace. You're welcome to join or listen. Inhale, fill up the belly, the ribs, the chest. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Inhale, fill up all the way. Nice long cleansing exhale, let it go. Inhale for Om. Bring your hands to your heart, and if you'd like to join me for a final moment of gratitude, think of one thing in your life you feel grateful for today. And may this grateful feeling carry with you. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your practice. I hope you feel good. Oh gosh. Sorry if there was an interruption. I think there was an Amber Alert on my phone, so I apologize if there was an interruption. I hope you feel good after that practice if you were participating. Looks like I have a few people still on, so let me know if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about the practice we did today. So if you have any questions, comments, or concerns about the practice, now's the time to let me know. If you enjoyed that practice and you want to donate to support my work, my donation link is in the description of this video. You can donate through PayPal or Venmo. Thank you for sharing my Venmo, Sean. Mopar, thank you. I hope you enjoyed those hip stretches. So I'm going to start another yoga session in just about 10 minutes. I'll be doing another gentle stretch style of yoga. I call it gentle vinyasa. So all vinyasa means is connecting breath to movement, which can be active or gentle. And the next session is going to be gentle. So if you're watching and you want to participate, I'd love to have you. And then after that, I'll hang out and just chat with you all and answer any questions. Agreed, Mopar. All right, so I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves, and I'll be back very, very soon, in just a few minutes. back for more yoga. I'm gonna start my Zoom session, so I'll be Zooming and live streaming on YouTube same time. This will be a 30-minute session. So I'll start this 30-minute session here in a minute. Remember to clock out. Hi Bryce, how are you? Let's see, I can't hear you today. Type a message if you can hear me and see me. Alright, that should work. Type a message if you can hear me and see me.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, great. Yeah, I had to adjust something. Hang on one second. I have to do this clock out thing really quick, and then we can get started.
Welcome to the type of 9. Please enter your 8-digit. Enter your 4-digit PIN followed by the pound key. For in punch, press 1. For out punch, press 2. For a repeat. Punch out at 1.
All right. Are we ready to go?
Let's do the same old thing.
All right, sounds good. Sorry, one second. There's so much going on at once. Okay. So we'll go ahead and get started. Lying down. So if you want to start with bringing the feet wide, about mat width apart, and rotate the knees inward to touch. That's a great way to release tension in the lower back. Or if you want to start with your feet together, knees wide, that'll open up the hips right away. Then maybe go ahead and grab the inner arches of the elbows, opening up the shoulders right away. Then take a moment, close the eyes. Bring your awareness to your breath and notice how your breath feels. Scan through your body, notice how your body feels. And then take a moment, turn inward. Notice how you're feeling mentally and emotionally today. And when you're ready, I invite you to join me for 3 cleansing breaths. Take a deep breath in, fill up the belly, the ribs, the chest. Pause, hold your breath. Then open the mouth, slowly sigh out, releasing all physical tension. Second time, take a deeper inhale. Expand more through the belly, the ribs, the chest. Pause, hold your breath. Open the mouth, slowly sigh out, releasing all emotional tension. Third time, take a deeper inhale. Expand more through the belly, the ribs, the chest. Pause, hold your breath. Maybe see if you can sniff in a little more air. Then open the mouth, slowly sigh out. Think of releasing all mental stress. So letting go of any distracting thoughts. Then close the lips and gently constrict the throat. Take a deep breath in through the nose. And a longer exhale through the nose. Deep breath in through the nose. Slower exhale through the nose. Continue to practice bringing all your awareness to your breath, and maybe set an intention for your practice, a mantra. And for the next 3 breaths, silently recite any mantra that's meaningful for you, 3 times for 3 breaths. And after that 3rd breath, that 3rd mantra, we'll start connecting our breath to our movement. So bring your feet mat width apart, cactus the arms. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, rotate the knees to the right, gaze to the left. Inhale, knees center, head center. Exhale, knees to the left, gaze to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate. Keep flowing like this, keeping your eyes closed. So think of releasing tension in the hips and the lower back, releasing tension in the neck. Should feel good. Nice and easy, no need to rush this. And then when you're ready, toe heel the feet about hip width apart. From here, take a deep breath in, hug the right knee to the chest, and exhale as you push your right heel towards the ceiling. Interlace your fingers behind the right thigh, the calf or the ankle, drawing your right foot to your face until you feel a stretch in the hamstring. Take a deep breath in. And a longer breath out. And practice a few more breaths and maybe circle the right foot around. Then when you're ready, cross the right ankle over the left thigh, making a figure 4. Take the heels of the hands and push the thighs forward away from you for a deep breath in and a longer breath out. Then when you're ready, open the arms and we'll rotate the left knee side to side, keeping the figure 4. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, rotate the knees to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate the knee to the left. Keep flowing like this, just finding your own pace, your own rhythm, releasing tension in the lower back and releasing tension in the hips. And then when you're ready, interlace your fingers behind the left thigh and hug the left knee to the chest until you feel a stretch in the right hip. So pushing the right elbow into the inner right thigh, relaxing the shoulders and relaxing the head. And enjoy some nice, slow, soothing, deep breaths here. Deepening your inhales and lengthening your exhales. And then when you're ready, release this and we'll switch sides. Take a deep breath in, hug the left knee to the chest. Exhale, push the left heel towards the ceiling. Interlace your fingers behind the left thigh, the calf or the ankle, drawing the left foot to the face until you feel a stretch in the hamstring. Relaxing the shoulders back and down, relaxing the head. Deep breath in. Longer breath out. Maybe circle the left foot around. Couple more breaths. And then when you're ready, cross the left ankle over the right thigh, figure 4. Take the heels of the hands on the hip creases, pushing the thighs forward and away from you. For a deep breath in and a longer breath out. And then when you're ready, open the arms. We're going to rotate the right knee side to side, keeping the figure 4. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, rotate the knee to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, rotate the knee to the right. And keep flowing like this, finding your own pace, your own rhythm. Then whenever you're ready, interlace your fingers behind the right thigh. Hug the right knee to the chest until you feel a stretch in the left hip. Pushing the left elbow into the inner left thigh, grounding through the tailbone, relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the head. Deep breaths in. Longer breaths out. Whenever you're ready, gently release this. Take a deep breath in, do a full body stretch. Exhale, hug the knees to the chest, wrap your arms around your shins, and however you'd like to, just make your way up to a seat. So maybe just stagger your shins here. Then with an inhale, shoulders to ears. Exhale, shoulders back and down. Inhale, shoulders to ears. Exhale, shoulders back and down. Practice a few more. Keeping the eyes closed. And then when you're ready, go the other way. Inhale, shoulders back and up. Exhale, shoulders forward and down. Now from here, take a deep breath in, draw the shoulders back up to the ears. Exhale, roll the shoulders back and down. Interlace your fingers behind you as you keep the shoulders back and down. Now from here, inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Exhale, gently roll the chin to the chest. Inhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale, gently roll the chin to the chest. And practice some more neck rolls, keeping the shoulders back and down, releasing tension in the neck. And then when you're ready, extend your right leg to the right. Take the left foot to the inner right thigh. From here, take a deep breath in, swoop the hands out and up, and exhale, bow, drawing your forehead towards your shin. Then from here, inhale as you lengthen more through the spine. Exhale as you soften and surrender a little deeper. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you deepen, and practice a few more breaths. And when you're ready, curl the spine up, just switch sides. Extend your left leg to the left, right foot to inner left thigh. Inhale as you swoop your hands out and overhead, and exhale, bow, drawing your forehead towards your shin. Inhale as you lengthen through the spine. Exhale as you soften and surrender. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you deepen. And practice a few more rounds of breath like this. And when you're ready, curl the spine up, cross your ankles, roll over your shins, plant your palms, and make your way to tabletop. Hands and knees on the mat, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, and we'll do some cat-cows here. Inhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back and down, lift the head, cow pose. Exhale, untuck the toes, round the spine, push the mat away, draw your chin to your chest, cat pose. And we'll do some more. Inhale as you arch. Exhale as you round. Inhale as you arch. Exhale as you round. Keep flowing like this, finding your own pace, your own rhythm. Releasing tension in the shoulders, releasing tension in the neck, decompressing the spine. Keeping the eyes closed, calming the nervous system, focusing inward. And when you're ready, bring the big toes together, widen the knees, sink the hips on the heels, reach your hands out in front of you, and relax your forehead on the mat. Maybe rock your head side to side, releasing tension in the forehead and neck here. And as you sink your hips on your heels, think of opening through the hips and the lower back. And as you reach your hands out in front of you, think of opening through the shoulders and the chest. Enjoy some nice, slow, soothing, deep breaths here. Should feel good. And take a deep breath in, plant the palms. Exhale, press yourself back up to table. Then with an inhale, tuck the toes. And as you exhale, use your core. Lift your hips and lower your heels, downward dog. Making an upside down V, spreading the fingers wide, pushing the fingertips and knuckles down and forward, pressing the shoulders away from the ears, pressing the heels down and out towards the earth. Take a few breaths, pedaling your feet, bending one knee and then the other. Maybe sway your hips and maybe rock your head. Enjoy a few more slow, soothing breaths. Then with an inhale, look between your thumbs. And as you exhale, walk your feet towards your hands until you arrive at a forward fold, keeping a micro bend of the knees. From here, take a deep breath in, press the fingers to the shins, lengthen the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. 2 more. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Grab the inner arches of your elbows and just hang heavy like a rag doll. Maybe sway a little side to side. Maybe shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Releasing tension the whole body. Then with an inhale, bend the knees a lot. And as you exhale, slowly curl the spine all the way up. Stacking your heart over your hips and your head over your heart. Making your way to mountain pose. So make sure your feet are about 2 fists apart, rooting through the heels. Think of slightly tucking in the tailbone. Now to fully engage your core, on each exhale, hug the navel in. Draw the shoulders back and down. Reach down through the fingertips. Draw the chin inward and lift through the crown of the head. Take a moment, feel all your muscles activate. Feel this alignment and breathe. Then take a deep breath in, swoop the hands out and up. Exhale, grab the left wrist, side stretch to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side stretch the other way. Inhale, center. Exhale, baby back bend. Cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, open the chest. Inhale, interlace your fingers behind you, close your wrists. Exhale, bow, drawing the crown of the head to the earth, fist to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release your hands. And we'll practice a couple twists. Inhale, bend the left knee, reach the right arm high, opening the right hip and the right shoulder. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the right knee, reach the left arm high, opening the left hip, the left shoulder. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Same sequence twice more. Inhale, root to rise, swoop the hands out and up. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side stretch to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, press the hips forward. Inhale, interlace your fingers behind you. Exhale, bow, crown to the earth, fist to the sky. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, left knee bends, right arm reaches high, twist. Exhale, fold. Inhale, twist the other way. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. We'll do that one more time. This time I'm just going to breathe with you. Close the eyes. And bend the knees, plant the palms, step back to downward dog. Deep breath in. Longer breath out. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, slowly lower the knees all the way to tabletop. And then gently bring your feet to one side, hips to the other. Plant your feet forward. Take a deep breath in, lift up tall. And exhale, slowly curl the spine down, vertebrae by vertebrae. From here, take a deep breath in, hug the knees to the chest. Exhale, rotate the knees to the right, gaze to the left for a twist. Oops. Once you're in your twist, take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Inhale, knees to chest. Exhale, knees to the left, gaze to the right, twist the other way. Take a deep breath in and a longer breath out. Inhale, knees to chest. Exhale, grab the shins, ankles, or if it's accessible, grab the outer edges of the feet, stretching the legs, grounding through the tailbone, and relaxing the shoulders back and down. Maybe rock a little here. Maybe play with straightening a leg, straightening the other. Maybe straighten both at once. Take the next few breaths to tune into your body and any stretches, any movements that your body's telling you it needs. Honor the intuition of your body for the next few breaths. Just find what feels good to you. Then when you're ready, draw your knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your shins. Take the biggest breath in you've taken all day. And as you exhale, let everything soften and relax. Close the eyes, and I'll be silent for the next minute as we allow the body and the mind to absorb, integrate, and heal from this practice. Gently bring your awareness back to your breath, back to your body. Maybe circle the wrists, circle the feet, rock the head. If it feels good, on an inhale, do a full body stretch. And as you exhale, gently roll to one side of your body, keeping your eyes closed and your awareness inward. Take your time as you gently press yourself up to a seated position. Taking a moment to notice the quality of your breath as you gently come to a seat. Notice if your breath feels different from when we started. Notice if your body feels different. Take a moment, observe any subtle shifts in your mood, your mind, or your energy. And maybe reflect on your intention. I'll do 3 cleansing breaths. The third time I'll chant Om to seal our practice with peace. You're welcome to join or listen. Inhale, fill up the belly, the ribs, the chest. Open the mouth, sigh it out. Inhale, fill up all the way. Nice long cleansing exhale, let it go. Inhale for Om. Bring your hands to your heart. If you'd like to join me for a final moment of gratitude, think of one thing in your life you feel grateful for today. And may this grateful feeling carry with you. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining. Hope you feel good. Hope that was a nice break in your day. You feel a little less stressed, a little more relaxed. So if you have questions, always feel free to let me know. Feel free to email me too if you ever think of anything.
Now, that was awesome.
Great.
Thank you. You have a good day.
Thank you. You have a good day too. Take care.
As well.
Okay, my Zoom students are gone, so for those of you who are just following on YouTube, now's the time to ask me questions if you have any questions for me. I'll get a little closer for the Q&A part. All right, so questions, comments, concerns about yoga. Now's the time to ask. Mr. King, will you upload Ashtanga primary series? Yes, I'll do that eventually when I have time. I've been really busy with work. Once I have some time, I'll do that. You're welcome, Mopar. I'm glad you enjoyed it. So for those of you who practice the sequence I just did, if you have any questions, comments, concerns about that sequence, or if you've been practicing any of my other recordings on YouTube, and you have any questions about any of those practices, any of the power flows, any of the meditations, any of the breath work, any of those full body vinyasa sequences, if you've been practicing any of those and you have questions, now's the time to ask me directly. You can also comment on any of those videos and ask me questions that way, but this way we can be a little more interactive. What's the English translation of that one? I'm also a certified nutrition consultant, so if anyone has questions about nutrition, that's something else you're welcome to ask me. I'd have to see the pose. I'd have to see it. I know that there are power yoga that uses wrists, ankle weights, so they're similar on Tai Chi, like power Tai Chi with weights. No. So Tai Chi is a little more precise than Vinyasa yoga. So with Vinyasa yoga, there's a lot of open room for creativity. With Tai Chi, it's a little more precise. The movements are a little more precise. Tai Chi is an ancient practice that evolved from Qigong. Qigong started in China over 100,000 years ago. Tai Chi is sort of a derivative of that, but there's very specific forms. So there's a 24 form, a 30 form. There's a form with a sword, but there are no Tai Chi practices that I'm aware of with like ankle weights or anything like that. Now, the way yoga has evolved in the West, there's a lot of new styles of yoga developing, like yoga sculpt. And yoga sculpt is a style of yoga that incorporates weights and things like that. And I will provide a tutorial on that at some point when I have time. I've been so slammed with work between teaching ballet, teaching fitness classes, teaching yoga, obviously. And then I have private clients I work with one-on-one, nutrition coaching. And I'm also like having to carve out time to tape auditions when my agent sends them. So I haven't had time to create new content lately. So that's why I've been doing these lives for you all. So at least you can participate live with me and ask me questions about any of the other content that's on my channel. But I will create content at some point with weights. Absolutely. Yoga with weights, yoga sculpt. I'm really excited about creating that class because that's a practice I love. I love doing yoga with weights because it just takes up your power flow a little more when you're using hand weights. You can build strength in the arms a lot with chaturangas, planks, side planks, things like that. But when you're actually holding weights, that just gives you a little bit more of a strengthening practice. So I'm going to demonstrate a whole yoga sequence with weights here as soon as I find the time. It's only been a couple weeks, but I'm feeling much more flexible in my legs and honestly have been feeling so much better. Oh, you're welcome, Andrew. That makes me so happy to hear. Thank you, Andrew. for the feedback. Yeah, I know these Wednesday sessions focus more on flexibility than strength. But if you check out some of my full body flows, those focus on strength and flexibility. What would you say is the hardest seated or standing yoga pose? I don't think any of the seated poses are very hard. The standing poses aren't really that hard for me personally. Um, I think the hardest poses for me are arm balances, just because I get nervous because I've dislocated my shoulder 4 times in my life. Not doing yoga. Yoga actually helped me rehabilitate the shoulder, but I just get mentally anxious about doing arm balances. So those are psychologically challenging for me. But I wouldn't say any of the seated poses are very challenging or the standing pose, at least for me, because I've been practicing for so long. Everyone's different. So what's challenging to me is going to be different for what's challenging to you. Yeah, once you dislocate the shoulder twice, it's really easy to dislocate again and again because usually you have permanent ligament damage. I've dislocated my shoulder twice, and since then, 2 more, to 4 times total in my life, effortlessly. But yoga helped me really rehabilitate it, and I know I have a lot of strength, but there's really no practical purpose of doing arm balances, so I do some basic arm balances, but I don't really worry about those too much. Well, I do full lotus pose because I have the capability. Power is nothing without flexibility. Look like those big yeah. Strength is just important as flexibility, and flexibility is just as important as strength. I think they're equally important. That's why in my practices, especially with vinyasa yoga, I include a lot of strengthening. If you've paid any attention to my full body flow playlist, you'll see there's a lot of strengthening practices on there. And when you're just watching it, it may not look that hard, but when you actually try it, you might be surprised how hard it is. I wouldn't say that's a hard pose, Mr. King. Not for me. Why is your name Mr. King? Are you royalty or something? Where did you get your screen name from, Mr. King? I'm working towards achieving full lotus position and sitting there comfortable, plus getting it out without ouch, ouch. Small steps. Yeah, just be patient with yourself with that pose. It definitely requires open hips, so don't force it. You want to do the best you can, but there's no reason to force yourself. Again, you want to push to the point of subtle resistance, but not pain, not strain. And yes, that's right, Mopar. Small steps. So for those of you who took my class, or if you've been practicing any other classes that I've provided for you, if you want to support my work, my donation link is in the description of this video. So if you click on that link, it'll take you to an option to use Venmo, PayPal. So if you want to donate, even if you only have a few dollars, whatever you can afford is appreciated. Mr. King reminds me of Stephen King. Yeah, it's kind of a funny name. I was curious where the name came from. All right, I have a little more time before I have to go to work. So let me know if you have questions, comments, concerns. It's always great chatting with you, Andrew and Mopar. Andrew, I don't know if you were here. I was telling Mopar our next movie night is going to be Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard, the Naked Gun movie. That was what everyone voted on our other channel. So if you want to join, should be fun. I'll do a community post about that. I've never seen that movie before, so it should be entertaining. And for those of you who want to support my channel, if you're short on funds, another way to support my channel is just to share my content on any boards you might be a part of that relate to fitness, mindfulness, meditation, yoga, anything like that. Just share my content. That's another way you can support my channel. Yes, Mopar. So for aching muscles, Epsom salt baths can be very helpful. Tiger balm can be really helpful, and yoga, gentle yoga. If your muscles are aching, you probably don't want to do power flow because that's just going to make them ache more. So if your muscles are aching, that's where the gentle restorative style yoga can help. Yeah, well, I spend most of my time working, and so I don't make a lot of time to watch movies. I'd rather be creating, filming movies than watching them. And I'm also very selective about movies I watch. So lately I've been trying to open my mind up to other movies that other people are recommending, but I'm usually just very selective because time is valuable and I want to make the most of my time. I like being creative with my time and productive. So I think watching movies is good in moderation. So that's why I haven't seen a lot of those movies. Everything in moderation. But I am excited about Friday night. It should be fun. Yeah, the movie channel just gives me an excuse to watch more movies that everyone references that I've never seen. And working in the film industry, I feel like I should have seen those movies. Oh, I'm glad you like the poll option. Yeah, that gives everyone a chance to just kind of weigh in and vote. Have y'all ever seen that movie before? Naked Gun? Oh, Mopar, if you want to share the link, you're welcome to. I have seen it, but it's been a long time. But I liked it a lot back then. Okay, so it'll be sort of like watching it for the first time if it's been a long time. Well, that'll be fun. All right, so I have a little more time before I need to go to work. I'm also going to spend a little time outside. If you're watching this at home, make sure you don't spend too much time in front of a screen. Go outside, get some sunshine, enjoy nature. You don't want to spend too much time in front of the screen. It's not good for your eyes, and that's good for you. So before I go to work, I'm going to spend a little time outside. Myself. Yes, go out and get grounded. That's what I'm going to do right before I go to work. I have to drive all the way to Gwinnett County, and in traffic where I live, that's sometimes over an hour of a drive just to teach a class. So before I do that, I like to get grounded and be out in nature a little bit. So thank you for the donations to anybody who's donating. Another way to support my work is just to share my content. Andrew Mopar, it's fun seeing you on this channel and on my other channel. I love that I get to see you on both. Yes, I'm running on Atlanta, Georgia time. That's correct. Just so y'all are aware, the next video I'm going to create for this channel is going to be a recipe, and then after that I'll do the yoga sculpt with weights, and then after that I'll do the primary Ashtanga series. Okay, got the smartwatch and it has world clock app. It has option to set Atlanta time. So it's asked, oh, that's so cool. You got the smartwatch. That's fun. Aw, thank you, Andrew. I appreciate you. Yeah, and if you want to pop in on movie night, that'll be fun to see you there. I'm really excited to see this movie. I'm going to have my healthy trail mix there too. Yes, I aim to be positive. That's my goal with all of my work that I do, is just to have a positive impact. When I'm teaching classes or when I'm making movies, I just want to have a positive impact. So that means a lot to me. Thank you. I was saying, Andrew, your comment means a lot to me. Thank you. Your support means a lot. My phone is dying. It's old Samsung Galaxy Watch model. Got it from my uncle's wife because she got a newer model. Oh, cool. Well, I hope you enjoy your new watch, your new smartwatch, Mopar. And much respect to you, Andrew, as well. My phone is dying, so I'm going to have to sign off here. You're welcome for the yoga, Andrew. Everyone, if you're watching, make sure you go out, spend a little time outside in the beautiful sunshine. Maybe put your feet on the ground. It's good for you. And I'll be back next week, same time, same place, for more yoga and chatting. And Andrew and Mopar, I'll see you two Friday night. All right, take care, everyone.